Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the That's What She Read podcast. Today we're coming from Luke chapter 5. Let's get right into it. It opens with Jesus preaching on the beach. First of all, how cool is that to be able to sit on the beach and get wisdom from where wisdom originates? Just imagine Jesus, he's standing there, he's right by the shore, the people were pressing in on him, it says. And so they were crowding him. They were trying to listen, trying to get this word. But Jesus looked off and saw two empty boats. And he decided, I'm going to step in one of these boats because y'all getting kind of close. And the fishermen who owned the boats were out of the boats cleaning their nets. They had a long night of fishing. And so Jesus called the one whose boat he stepped into. It happened to be Simon, who later became a disciple and was named Peter. And he told Simon, hey, push me out onto the water in this boat. So he could get like just a little distance between him and the people, kind of like stepping up on stage. The boat was like his stage. And so he preached from the boat as the people stood on the shore and listened. When he finished preaching, though, he told Simon, later known as Peter, hey, let's go out deeper. Push me out deeper. And let's go fish. Let's go catch some fish. Been preaching and kind of hungry. Let's see what's out in these waters. But Simon was like, Jesus, we've been fishing all night. Like they had been fishing to the point of exhaustion, is what it says. And they weren't catching anything. But Simon told him, look, I already did what you telling me to do. But if you telling me to do it again, I'm going to try it again. At your word, I will go out here. I will lower this net again. Even though the last time I lowered it, I ain't get nothing. Been lowering it all night. Ain't got nothing. But if you telling me at your word to lower it again, to just appease you, I'll go out here and I'll lower it again. He went out there. He lowered it. And when he pulled it up, it was so much fish that the net was beginning to tear. So much fish that he had to call out to the homies to come help him. Remember, there were two empty boats. He had to call out to the owners of the second boat to come meet him out there and help him draw these fish in. His net was tearing under the weight of all the fish that he had drawn up. And it wound up being enough fish to fill both of the boats. So, Simon and the homies, they was like, who is this guy? They like, Simon was scared. He was like, he felt like he was a sinful man. He felt like he did not deserve the abundance that he was just given. And note that it was abundance. Jesus didn't go out there and say, hey, I'm hungry, lower the net, let's get some fish, and then pull them up a 2-piece and a biscuit. Jesus came through with the overflow. That's what they mean when they say that we serve a God of abundance, a God of more than enough. Jesus had him catch so much fish. He was like, oh, word, you ain't catch nothing last night? Okay, lower the net again. So much fish that his net was tearing. He had to get his homies to come and help him. Jesus provided enough fish for his homies. I mean, look at that. Jesus will provide enough for you to be a blessing. Peter was Simon at the time, then blessed to be a blessing. He was in a position of lack. God blessed him with abundance, enough for him to share with the people he rocked with. So yeah, I think that's powerful. But then that verse ends with Peter saying, Jesus, please go away from me with this Apollo. I am a sinful man. I be drinking. I be smoking. I be, with the ladies. I be at the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't deserve all of this that you doing. Like, no, please go. Just leave me here. I'm not worthy. He did not feel worthy of what God blessed him with. He was not perfect, but God did not call someone who was perfect. He didn't do this for someone who was perfect. He already knew. Jesus already knew that Simon was not perfect. And yet he blessed him with this experience anyway. And his response to Simon telling him pretty much go away. How you tell Jesus go away? Anyway, his response to Simon telling him to go away was, don't be afraid. Basically, you ain't seen nothing yet. He said, if you think you seen something now, I'm about to make you a fisher of men. I'm about to take you out here and have you be an example of what I can do with just a common person. I'm about to show you how to bring in men. Not, just men, but people. I'm about to show you how to draw people in and tell them about me and spread the good news. Tell them what I did for you and let them know that I'll do it for them as well. So, that's just goes to show that they say that God doesn't call the qualified, but he qualifies the called. And we will end it right there. That is Luke chapter 5. Once again, the podcast is called That's What She Read, because that's what I read. Ultimately, you have to read it for yourself, study and show thyself approved. Thank you for listening. That's what I read, and I would love to hear what you read. Bye.